2:40 p.m. November 24th, 2011. Just heading out on a quick solo overnight trip here. Just gonna head over that way, go over to Hambone Lake. Just gonna be a quick trip over there, stay overnight, and then come back. So just a nice overnighter, just to kind of get away from the city. And that's it. The sun was supposed to be out today. It's a little cloudy though. That's okay. The weather's not too bad. It's around 6 degrees Celsius. So I'm just gonna load up the canoe here. It's on shore, and that's it. I'm at access point number 3, Magnetawan Lake. We're at the portage. It's the 135 Magnetawan to Hambone. It's only gonna take a few minutes, but I'm doing it in a couple of trips. It's fall, so I brought my chair. Got a nice warm sleeping bag. Got my pack, another food pack. So just gonna do it in a couple of trips here. So that's about it. Just reached Hambone Lake here, and the lakes are fine. The lakes are not iced at all. But the portage trail, some of the trails, as you can see, the very thin ice layers here from the water that trickles down. So if you are going to do what I do and camp and portage and all that in these colder months, just be careful because ice can really sneak up on you. So yeah, you may not have it on the lakes, but where the water is thin, you're gonna you might get some ice. So anyhow, I'm just gonna go back for the canoe now. Okay, so I've chosen my campsite here. About 30-minute trek in from the access point, which is good. I've chosen this one on Hambone Lake. Portage straight over that way. There is another site down there, and you can't see from this spot, but there's another one just over there. Chose this one because this one is it's a nice site, and that way too, in case there is quite a bit of wind tomorrow, I don't have to worry too much if I'd camped at that site. And the site over there is looks very dreary, dark. So I picked this one. It's nice and open, straight across the lake to the portage, and there's lots of room here, as you can see. It's nice and big. Someone set up a table. Some of the people left behind a tarp. So I guess someone frequently uses this site or left it behind, forgot it. Anyhow, nice fire pit here. And got the rope up too for a tarp. And yeah, so you can kind of tell it's I guess it's one of the more popular ones on this lake. Got some fresh rope there. All back in the back there, just a lot of wood, dried dead wood that I can cut up, so I'll go into that before it gets dark. And that's it. Like I said, it's a pretty nice site. The fender box is back that way. And that's it. So here I am on Hambone Lake. So I'm gonna go down, unload the canoe, and get everything set up. Get some firewood for tonight. It's supposed to get down to around -2. So that's about it. And it's very windy right now. There was supposed to be sun out today, but as you know, the weather is not always correct. So anyhow, it's not too bad. So I'm gonna get set up here, get some wood, and enjoy my evening. Okay, it's about 4:30 p.m. and pretty much got everything set up. Got all my firewood that I'm gonna use here. I might not use all of it though, so hopefully I'll be able to leave some for the next people. So anyways, got my firewood pile there. Brought my chair. I don't usually bring my chair, but I figure it's just one. It was one short, 135 portage, so I figured, yeah, why not? Be more comfortable at night there by the fire. So I brought that. I got my tent all bunkered down there. Like I said earlier, it's pretty windy, and there's no sun, and the sky is pretty cloudy and gray. So I don't know if something might come up here rain or snow, I really don't know. So I want to make sure that was all bunkered down, especially with how strong the wind is. I got the tarp up there a little bit, covering the kitchen area where the table is. Because if it's gonna rain anyways, I don't need to be by the fire, and I really don't like to put anything above the fire. Someone does have a line up there, but still I don't like to, especially with my tarp, I don't like to use that tarp over a fire. It's very lightweight and thin, so it's good for rain only. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So everything's good to go. I still have to set my tent up inside, like sleeping bag, sleeping pad, and stuff like that. That really doesn't take long though. So I think right now I might get something to eat and cook something up. Anyhow, that's what's happening. And like I said, it's pretty gray, dull, and windy afternoon here. So I don't know if something's gonna happen weather-wise, but anyways, if it does, I'm ready for it. Alright, it's 6 p.m. and so I've eaten, everything's cleaned up. I still got the food bag out, like I said, because it's only 6 o'clock right now. It is pretty much pitch black out now. Sunset was around 4:30. Well, I should say it began getting dark at 4:30. There was no sun out. Anyhow, I'm just sitting around the fire here. It's kind of an unorganized fire, but at least I got some wood burning here. And so that's all that's happening now. I'm just kind of relaxing. It's very windy right now, but otherwise just sitting back, relaxing, enjoying the fire and the peace and quiet. And that's it. Yeah, apparently according to the weather, it's not going to rain or snow. It's just windy, cloudy, and cool. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sit by the fire. Might grab my book I have and start reading that, but otherwise, just hanging up by the fire. Alright, it's 8:10 a.m. and I've woken up to a pretty dark and dreary morning. There's no sun, it's cloudy, it's still windy, really windy. Especially last night was really windy. But tent held up, and you know what, inside the tent you couldn't even tell. Anyways, I got most of the stuff in there packed up. Just gonna go up, get the bag from the tree, get a bit of food, and then slowly head out of here. Like I said, it's only 8:10 in the morning, so slowly head out because it's not that great of a day. It's around 6 degrees Celsius, so it's not too cold. But like I said, the wind's still out. Anyhow, so that's what I'm going to do, get the bag down and have a little bite to eat. Alright, just heading out here. Everything's packed up. I'm at my water again. Just about to set out here from the site. Anyways, pretty good site. Like I said, it's large, open. Lots of firewood in the back. In the summer, it looks like you get a bit of a sandy beach here. This is actually really nice put in here for the canoe. Nice pull up here. You got rocks all around, and it's not too steep going up. So overall, nice site, and so I'm just gonna make my way back now. Alright, so heading off that way. Alright, started the 135 into Magnetawan. And I just wanted to point this out here. It's like an old portage sign. Triangle ones, I think. That one's still remaining, I guess, from days past. Anyhow, that's it. Just want to point that out. And now I'm off down that way in Portage Trail into Magnetawan. Alright, just finishing the 135. Coming around to Magnetawan Lake. And I've already been there once with my gear, and it is windy. So good thing I only got a short paddle around. Hopefully I can make it. You can see it's really windy. Alright, so back at the put in here for the access point. As you can see, got the boat here. I'm just gonna take a rest. Anyhow, just letting you know, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Once I came around that bend, the wind was now then at my side instead of full on against me. So that the only push I had to do was just a small little bit coming right out of the portage, and then, like I said, just to get around that bend. But overall, not as bad as I thought. It only took 10 minutes. So anyhow, and that was at a leisurely pace. So I'm just gonna take a break here and slowly get my stuff back up to my car, and that's it.